Hello and welcome. Today we are going to go through the differences between maps and objects. So, maps offer better performance for frequent additions or deletions, whereas for heavy operations, objects provide better performance. Map maintains key order and allows any data type including objects as keys, whereas object allows only strings and symbols as keys. So let's check. So let's create an object. Let my obj equal 1:1, 2:2. We are deliberately not going to use strings for key. Okay, my object. Okay, so it's showing us our object. Now let us check its keys. Okay, using object.keys within bracket my obj. Okay, see, it's showing 1 and 2 in the form of string, although we have not entered string as a key. Okay, so it only takes string or symbols as key, hence proved. Now let's create a map named test map and provide it with key values like 1, 1, 2, 2, similar to our object. But the third one, let us put the key as a string, 3 as a string. Okay, oops, okay, we have missed a square bracket. Let's put it, bingo. So now const iterator 1 equal our test map dot keys. Okay, first the keys are arranged in the form in iterator, so we need to iterate through its value. For that we are doing this. Okay, so iterator 1 dot next, okay, dot value. See, it's going to show us the key one by one. Now see, it's not showing us the first two key in the form of strings. It is showing the keys as it is, the way we have entered it. Okay, in the same form we have entered it, but the third one is shown as a string because we have entered a string as a third key. Now see, to create a JSON object from a map, we first need to convert the map into an object. JSON directly supports objects. Maps maintain order of insertion of items. Objects are not ordered. Maps have a size property to quickly get the size. No such size property exists for objects. Map doesn't contain any keys by default. It only contains what is put into it. Objects have properties inherited from prototype chain, and we need to be careful to make sure that the key names that we use do not clash with existing properties, for example to string. Okay, now let's check. This time we have created map versus obj.html, and we have in it we have referenced our JS file. Now in our JS file we're going to first create a map named student, okay, and provide its element. Say Aman as the key and Neha as another key, and their values as objects in turn respectively, okay, containing age and section. Now let's console.log student.get Aman, student.get Neha to get their values, that is to get the object. See, it's showing us the value in the form of objects as we have entered. So now we are going to iterate to the values of our map. We have already discussed this in our previous video, right? So we know the process. So for const key value student, we can instead of key value we can use any other customized name according to our wish. Okay, so we'll write console.log key. We are going to print key and value. Okay, iterate through key and value. See, key is Aman, its respective value, the object containing age and section. Similarly for Neha, its respective value, age and section. Okay, so now next we are just going to print the same thing but in our output div. Okay, so using document.getElement by id, and our output div dot inner html plus equal key. Okay, similarly we are going to put value, but in case of value, as it's an object, we need to stringify it. Okay, so we are going to write json.stringify within bracket value. Okay, let's see. Aman along with its value. Similarly, Neha with her respective value. Now after map, we are going to create object. Now let student object create the two keys Aman and Neha, and their values will be similar to our previous. Now we are going to console.log student object Aman and student object Neha. Okay, so that will get its corresponding value. See? Okay. Next, we are going to add another element in our object to see if the order of insertion is maintained or not. Okay, we have already seen that in object it is not maintained, but in map it is maintained. So let's check this out. So we have created another element Diana along with its values. So now let's check. See, Diana has been created last of all, but in the order it's showing Aman, then Diana, then Neha, right? Hence proof that in object the order of insertion is not maintained. Now let's check the order of insertion in case of object. We are creating a new element Diana within our map. Okay, see, it has been inserted at the end. Okay, so after Aman and Neha, Diana has been inserted. But see, in case of object, the order of insertion has not been maintained. So hence we can see this difference clearly, right? So now we are going to check the size of our object. Let object size equal object.keys within parenthesis student object dot length. Okay, see, it's showing us 3. That's the size of our object. So there is no size property available for our object. We have to use this roundabout method. Okay, so now let's check whether there is any length property available or not, but there is no such length or size property available for our object. See, it's giving us undefined. Because there is no such thing called length for our object. Okay, it's not an array or something. Okay, next check our map size. Okay, so let's check student dot size. So it is supposed to give us 3 because there are only 3 key value pairs in our map right now. Okay, see, it's showing us 3. So that's all for today. Let's meet in our next video with a new topic. Till then, happy coding.